Welcome back to It's New. We got some new stuff to talk to you about today. Some really exciting. I told you you're not going to want to miss this show because it's super, super exciting. That's where we're all dressed up in bluish clothes because it's a big day.
It's so weird that you noticed like what everybody's wearing.
I know. It's weird that I pick up on those like little cues.
Yeah.
In fact, it's like my wife would be able to go to some event. Remember that person who was wearing this, this, and this? I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking about. Like nothing. Any event, Google announced their long anticipated AI mode. And they also went ahead and announced that Google AI overviews are powered by Gemini 2.0, which is also something we've been waiting for. Anu, what do you got for us?
Microsoft adds Copilot. Copilot gets a very interactive ads. Sorry for that.
All good. And Greg?
And Microsoft's dropping sitelinks on Bing like they're hot.
And Mordy.
It's Rajan Patel for the assist. Goal.
Easy one there, I figured. Any event, the big news this week, or yesterday, was Google released AI mode for Google Search. It's something that we have been anticipating for a while now. We've been seeing some like spatters of this throughout whatever, and now it's here. Although the only way to get it is if you actually pay Google now. You have to be a Google One AI premium subscriber to get access to it. Being me spending thousands and thousands of dollars per year for Google Workspace for my company gives me nothing outside of just paying Google, even though I was grandfathered into the free program for like 20 years, and then Google finally removed it from me. No harm, no ill will there at all. But anyway,
yeah, doesn't sound like any at all.
This is about AI mode. In AI mode, if you want, go to Google Search Labs, click on the AI mode experiment, then wait, and hopefully you'll get access to it. Usually Google gives me access to this early, and Google's like, no, we're not giving you access to this. I assume they don't want me to like see some bad things. Although I will say, one YouTuber, what's his name? His name is
Mr.
Alex
Beast.
Volkov. And not Mr. Beast. He has access to it, and he was using Perplexity for a while, and he's like, this is going to kill Perplexity. This is amazing. I love it. It has everything right. It doesn't get anything wrong. It's beautiful. Although, just to quickly talk to you about AI mode, it's pretty cool interface. It's an AI search interface like you would expect from Perplexity or ChatGPT's search. It uses a different variant of Gemini 2.0, which includes obviously real-time data and all this other stuff. I made a very, very YouTube-y video right before this one, so definitely check it out. It goes through all the things, including query fan-out techniques, links in AI overview, search console not happening, how to control it with robots.txt, although you really can't control it, and so forth. So definitely check out that YouTube video. I don't know if you guys saw that video. Hopefully you did.
Did we see it? How could you miss it?
Can't unsee it.
I tweeted it. I tagged Greg.
AI mode.
He's back.
It's actually performing pretty well right now. I know you guys, that's all we care about, but because we're all YouTubers here, but it's actually performing really well. Although the other guy who got access to AI mode and actually has that video about how it works is doing much better. But my video is not doing pretty bad. But what do you think about AI mode? What are your thoughts?
I mean, beast mode? I don't know. I think the links there are performative, so they can say, oh, look, we put links in there.
Yeah.
I couldn't love something more, Barry. I love this so much. I think AI mode is really like needed for this. I think the Frankenstein execution of AI overviews, where sometimes you get an AI overview, sometimes you don't really know what's happening, search query to search query. I think people, if they want AI to work on Google, they have to be able to have solutions to see an AI version of something. When you sometimes give people something and the other times they don't, I think it is haphazard. AI overviews are not fantastic. Maybe the AI mode can do a ChatGPT Perplexity type equation on there. And then you have the added ability to be able to flip back to the, traditional 10 blue links, whatever. That is a game. That is what they should have done from the start.
Yes, that's what people are saying. Like, why didn't they just give us a tab to see Google search AI overviews by saying AI overviews and have a tab for that like they did with this? And this is a much thought out, much better approach, because if you don't want those AIs, you don't have to click on that tab. Just like if you don't, like Google has like a link for web only results. That was their solution for AI overviews. They should have done the opposite.
Exactly.
AI results.
Yes.
And then Google also announced that we had AI overviews now powered by Gemini 2.0. Google's Sundar Pichai back in December said this is being tested, and now it's out. So you might be seeing more deeper, more thoughtful, better AI overviews, even if you don't want them. And you'll see them no matter what, for queries that you might not expect them for. So that's pretty cool that Google finally officially announced that.
They need to kill AI overviews. They need to just make like a little snippet of what AI mode is. The second you click on it, you're just instantly in AI mode, and there is none of this half measure of AI overview nonsense.
Yeah. But it needs to be more dynamic. Like if people want to explore something, I don't know if this is it yet.
AI, you don't like AI mode?
No.
So I mean, it's so much better than
I
AI
didn't say
overview.
okay. That's like saying, oh yeah,
opportunity.
My Chevy's better than a Trabant.
I don't know what words you just said.
Honestly,
Chevrolet, and the Trabant. Google it, or AI mode it now.
Anyway, I do think this is an improvement. It seemed like that guy really actually loved it. He said he stopped using Google Search, stuck with Perplexity, and now he's going to drop Perplexity and use Google as AI mode going forward.
Seems like you really love him, Barry.
Well, he got more views. I'm trying to be better at YouTubing, so I'm trying to follow this guy because my YouTube game is just
he talks about.
Same topic. I don't know. I didn't look at the other topics. We had the same video. He actually has access to AI mode, so that's a kind of advantage. Anyway, let's move on to Copilot. Anu, what do you got for us?
Sure. So yeah, Microsoft's Copilot is adding showroom ads and dynamic filters, and it's basically just making shopping a lot more dynamic. So as you're typing, it'll actually change the results that you're seeing and actually allow you to. There's a buy now, like buy the item that shows up in the view in Copilot itself. I don't know what this does for like link through and whether you're paying for that. But yeah, and then what that will do like for click-through rates and that kind of stuff and conversion rates. I think that'll be very interesting. Also, dynamic filters is going to be helping users to refine searches without additional typing. So what, it's going to read your mind? I'm not sure I fully understand that one. And there narrows down option based on individual preferences. I imagine it's going to be using your data somehow. I'm thinking data privacy issues, possibly. Loads of things that like Microsoft comes out with as well is makes it go, are you sure about that? But yeah, that was in our FOMA call, which is the Friends of Microsoft Ads call yesterday. And actually I have more that I'm going to report on that from that call yesterday. So look out for that.
Looking out for it. Thank you. And talking about the things that Microsoft releases, I mean, auto expanding sitelinks, Greg.
Yeah, this is super quick. If you hover over an ad on Bing, it is popping all the site links down. Barry said it great where he says, I hate it when, or I'm not a fan of things on the page that are pushing other things down. So I don't understand this one, but whatever. That's my story.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually has to hover over it. I tried to replicate it again. I don't think the hover was required, but it makes it even worse if you don't have to hover over it. Talking about things that are worse and really confusing, search liaison changes, Mordy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who is the search liaison anymore? No one really knows because, well, I guess we kind of know. But Rajan Patel over at Google, when you looked at his account, it said that his account was verified because it was an affiliate of the search liaison account. He was asked about this by Gangan Gorta, who's like on everything these days, that guy. Good job. And he said, yeah, well, Danny is a search liaison because it's confusing. Who's a search liaison, him or Danny? I'm just here to get feedback on what's going well and what could be better for some of the newer things we're working on, like AI mode, so that we can take that back and improve search. And if he's looking to see what's going on, like, I don't know, get like a social media listening tool and like see what's going. You don't need to like be the search liaison for that. So that's a little bit of a weird explanation. I don't know what's going on. But once again, in Google's communications confused the hell out of me. That's consistent.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, what's weird is that he removed the association this morning. Just noticed like a couple hours, like 30 minutes, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, actually, right before the show, that they actually removed the search liaison or John's profile no longer shows it. So I'm not sure what's going on, but it is a little bit of a spicy little industry type of take there. So any event.
Does Danny post anymore? Is he like the liaison anymore?
He's just posting generic stuff. He's not responding to people, especially on X, because he responds to people on other platforms, but not on X. It's just
that's what a liaison is supposed to do, not respond to people. I get it.
Yeah,
I know, but X is
the AI mode.
Yeah, that's true. X is a mess.
X is a mess, and I don't know. I mean, if I was the search liaison, I would be posting because I love that type of response
People?
from people. Like,
Love
no, I
people.
like negativity. I'm a big negativity fan.
That would be a good job for you then.
To
It
be
would be
honest, there's
amazing.
not much on Blue Sky either. The AI mode, and then has been it this year. So that is the liaison between.
But he will be at the New York City event, Google Search Central. Are you going, Greg, or no? Or you didn't apply?
No, I'm not going.
All right. Any event. Hope everybody has a nice weekend. We are back on Monday with more. Check out the respective YouTube channels from all the people on this show, and see you guys next week. Bye-bye.